Good afternoon, everyone. I'm First Alert Meteorologist CJ Cartledge here. The daytime hours are expected to remain mostly dry for most of the area, but heading into this evening, we could start to see storm chances and severe weather chances rise for areas north of I-30. Here's a forecast for Shreveport-Bossier and for much of the Arklatex throughout the afternoon hours. We may see some breezy winds out of the south. That's going to allow for temperatures to rise into the lower to mid 80s for most of us and only into the upper 70s for some of us here, while rain chances remain at around 20%, giving us the chance for a brief isolated shower or two. But heading into tonight, conditions remain quiet and dry for the most part across areas south of the I-30 corridor, but severe weather will be possible for those north of I-30. Here's a look at future tracking. As you can see, those isolated showers will be flowing in from the south and from the west throughout the next few hours or so and into the afternoon as well. But storm chances and severe weather chances are expected to rise throughout this evening until around, I would say, midnight is when we can start to see some of those storms, those stronger storms, taper off and get a bit weaker out there. We may even see a couple more clusters of storms move into areas north of I-30 heading into early Thursday morning here. But dry conditions are expected heading throughout the rest of the daytime hours for Thursday, and we may even see a bit more sunshine peek through those clouds by the afternoon on Thursday as well. Here's a severe risk for today. Shows a level 2 out of 5 slight risk for severe weather for areas north of I-30 and around the I-30 corridor, more than likely under that marginal risk for severe weather. And this is where all of the rain chances will be, mainly in areas around and north of I-30 here, with the main threats for damaging winds and large hail. And we cannot rule out an isolated tornado or two running through those regions heading into this late afternoon and into this evening. Here's highs for today around the region. Around 76 looks to be the lowest high for Idabel, 77 by DeQueen, 82 by Texarkana, 84 by Shreveport-Bossier and Marshall. We could see up to 85 degrees by Natchitoches, and these temperatures will be very close to daily record highs, just like how we've been seeing for the past couple of days here around the Arklatex. Through the next 5 days, we're not expecting much of a chance for severe weather tomorrow, but the chances rise as we move into Friday night and spilling over into our Saturday as well. There's a medium chance for Friday night and Saturday, but low chance throughout the weekend, as we should really be worrying about the rainfall and the potential for flash flooding throughout this upcoming weekend here. Here's the severe risk for Friday. There is an enhanced risk for severe weather, which is level 3 out of 5 on the severe weather scale, but that's just outside of the Arklatex, and portions of the far northwestern areas within the Arklatex are very close to that enhanced risk, but there is a slight and marginal risk that encompasses parts of the Arklatex heading into our Friday evening and spilling over into our Saturday, early Saturday morning, just before 7 a.m. Here's our weekend forecast. It should be a rainy one here with temperatures slowly on the decline here, reaching only the mid and upper 70s and lower 80s for Saturday, lower to mid 70s, maybe even see some upper 60s by Sunday here. And what was newly issued earlier today is a slight risk for severe weather for our northwestern half of the Arklatex for Tuesday of next week. So we're going to be watching that potential as we get closer in time to that, or next week, obviously. But the rainfall potential through the next 3 days, as you can see here, will be a good amount in the right places too, in areas north of I-30. But that rainfall potential increases by a lot through the next 7 days, as we could expect more rain for this weekend and as well as into our next work week on our Tuesday, with the potential for severe weather. Here's our 7-day forecast in its entirety. We're expecting above average temperatures throughout this 7-day period in terms of highs and lows, but rain chances are expected to rise substantially higher for the entire Arklatex by this weekend. We have a chance for severe weather today and for our Friday night into our Saturday. We also have the potential to see some severe weather on our Tuesday. Make sure to stay weather aware, and our KSLA First Alert weather team will keep you first alert to the latest details on the severe weather ahead.